Welcome to my lab down here where I work on all my various and sundry aircraft. I'm continuing my battle with the RCGF 10cc engine. I've not been able to get it to run. I had gotten one from RCGF USA and have logged where I could not get that one to run. Joe sent me another one, and today he sent me a pump. So I'll tell you what I did today. I had the old motor on, and I changed the pump. Let me get some light on this thing. I changed the pump to this new version, which is pretty much the same as the other one. The pump wasn't the problem. I showed that by disconnecting the outlet from the pump, which is the inlet to the engine, and fuel flew out of there like crazy. So I don't think there's any problem with suction and delivery to the pump or processing fuel out of the pump. I don't know whether it's making it to the carb, but it's certainly trying to come out of there, and it's coming out of there pretty briskly. So I tried that on the old engine, and that didn't change anything. So my next thought was, well, even though it's sparking, maybe there's a timing thing, maybe something else is going on. So I changed the ignition to the new one, and that's this puppy sitting up here now, and it didn't change anything. So I removed the old engine and then put in the new one today, and hooked everything up. I had the quick fire in line at that point. It was sitting up here like this, and it wouldn't run. So I took the fuel system completely apart from the tank. I took the tank components apart just to make sure that I had the vent on the vent and the fuel outlet on the fuel outlet, etc., and that's all good. Nothing was wrong with that. I checked the quick fire out and put a simple T connector with a filter in it running from the fuel tank. I moved the fuel line from outlet that was coming up and over and to a straight down path and underneath the motor servo and over to the pump on the other side. And as I mentioned, fuel delivery coming out of the pump is not a problem. Spark is not a problem. But I did double check the electrics. The hall sensor is appropriately plugged in to the appropriate place on the ignition. I disconnected the tach and did not install that, although it's over there wanting to play. And I made sure that my power connections through my optical kill switch and my ignition switch were correct. I even took the power directly to the 6.0 NIMH battery that's down there, which is freshly charged, and that didn't change anything. So spark is good, fuel is good, motor not running, no matter what I did. So I need to take a break from this. I've tried just about everything I can to get this motor to run. I'm using an electric nitro starter to get this puppy to go. You can see the marks on the cone, and even that's not making a difference. So I've tried twice with the 10cc RCGF engine. Joe assures me he got this one running before he sent it out to me. He bypasses the pump and used just a direct gravity feed to the motor. I think one of the things I'm going to do is build a stand to test these on. I finally took the wings off. Usually I leave the wings on to save the frame, but I took the wings off because the thing just isn't running. If it ever runs, I'll put the damn wings back on. No, I'm having no joy with this, not getting to run. Snows are coming to New Hampshire, I'm sure soon. It's going to shut me down for a little bit, and this will be my project. Rather disappointed. I just don't think it should be this hard. If this was my starter plane, I'd be pretty much done with the hobby. All right, we'll see what happens here. I may try to switch to the Evolution engine. I'm going to give this a few more tries to see if I can't get it working. And if I can't get it to work, I'm going to send it back to RCGF USA with the older engine that hasn't been working either. So, Praetorian 435 signing off and hoping that the future brings me some success.